see the mob tower is producing a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. And let's see. Since the last episode, I have been very busy. Among other things, there was something a little over 2-hour live stream of This World, in which I spent most of the time looking for and lighting up dark underground areas. Underground areas that seem to never end. And I believe on that trip there was about 8.5 stacks worth of torches placed. And then since then, I have spent at least, I think, 4 hours off camera at least, doing the same thing. Working the underground, looking for and lighting up everything dark. And in that 4 hours, at least another 16 stacks of torches. There is a lot of light down there. And, well, let's see. Let me head over to the mine, because I feel it's necessary to do a little bit of catching up here for... Let me turn the music down. That seems to be awfully loud. And so I figure it's reasonable to kind of provide a little bit of a catch-up for those who didn't see the live stream. And along the way, collecting drops out of the mob tower, I did finally get to the point where I had one whole stack of gunpowder. And so I made that up into TNT. And I took that TNT down here, and I began blasting on one of the two projects that I have in mind. Right here, I started blasting with TNT to carve out a 3x3, and this is going to be a minecart track, and it's going to go all the way back to the main base, the main station there, and come in on track 6, I believe it is. Oh yeah, ravine, cuts right through the end of it, and so on. So that's that project, and I've begun working on it every time I get enough gunpowder to make at least a halfway reasonable amount of TNT. And I'm planning to do more of that. I also worked the second level of branchment. I think I just about finished that one. And I'll be working the third level the next time I need to go looking for diamonds. And this thing has just been going on and on and on. In all of that exploring underground, I've got lost so many times, I've pretty much given up on the idea of figuring out where I am and finding the way out the way I came in. Instead, I just get to a point where I'm obviously not going to find it, and I just start digging my way up. And so there are a number of places around the area. I believe this is one of them up here. Yes, where one of my stairways broke the surface. Along the way, I also managed to find the original cave base down there and the portal that was built down there. As you can see, I've come up with a lot of iron. And there's another stack. And now what I'm going to do is start bringing stuff back up out of that cave base, because the last time I found it, I also found the stairwell that I carved coming up, and I left a trail of torches on the mountainside there to show me how to get back to it. Because I couldn't for the life of me manage to find a way to get back to it through the original entrance. So, we're going back this way. Okay. Not exactly the most friendly neighborhood around here. Okay, there's the pillar marking it. It's actually considerably safer underground. Okay, so I'm going to head down here, get back down to the base down here, start loading up resources that I have stored there, and bring them back up to the area at the base of the mob tower. I'm also thinking that I should go ahead and take some advice, and I'm going to disassemble that portal down there and bring up the obsidian and reconstruct it on the surface. Yeah, I think I will. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this thing down, start gathering resources, and bring them back up to the surface. Alright, bringing in a pretty good haul of stuff. Let's see. I'm going to have to go ahead and do something with all that iron. Let's pop down another chest. Yeah. All of this wood, and that wasn't all of it that was there. There was at least another 5 or 6 stacks. Alright, let's get this iron. And start working it into iron block, just simply for storage. Alright. And the rest of it. Not enough. Okay. So for iron, there is over 2 stacks of iron block. And there's a pretty fair amount of gold as well. Almost a stack of it to be processed. Still getting a sort of an okay amount of stuff. It's not coming very often, but I'll take it. And let's see the coal. 45 gunpowder. Get to where we got a stack. I'll do something more with that. Let's take all this track and just drop it in here. We will be using it eventually. Alright. Oh, let's see. Okay, put that spare away, put this away. I'm not going to need it. Oh, that reminds me of the map. You recall I made the map to kind of keep an idea of how wide of an area that I had been to underground, and I crafted it right in the center of this shaft down there at the bottom so that it would be centered right here. And this is what I've got now. That's the amount of area that I've been to underground, allowing of course for the fact that there's about there's a decent sized circle, about, what is it, about 4 or 5 times the width of the cursor marker there that fills in around it, but still pretty good amount of space that I've been to down there, and I know that I haven't even come close to finishing the job. Alright, obsidian, won't need the arrows. Now we'll need a flint and steel, and apparently I have to make a new one. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just set this sucker up right over here. Close enough to be handy. Far enough away, I don't have to listen to it. All right. And the reason I'm taking the diamond pick is I'm going to go to the other side and disassemble that one in the bad spot in the nether and try for a better place. Yeah, okay. I'm going to consider this diamond pick to be a lost cause, because I won't be able to recover it. If this trick works, that is. Alright. Okay. And now this portal is deactivated. I'll just go ahead and set that down there just in case. Oh, this is ridiculous. Where's the lava? Oh. Alright, never mind. There's lava up here. I couldn't hardly avoid it before. Yeah. There's lava up here. I know there is. I made a hideous mess down this way. The idea being that by disabling this portal and then getting back to the overworld and reusing that one up there, that I should get a better place to be. Okay, here's hoping that was worth it. Well, Let's see, torches. Nothing ever goes where you want it to be when you shift click. That's the one downside of that thing. Okay. Pick up some fresh armor. What I had was dead anyway. Or fairly well used. Alright. I think that ought to be just about everything that I'm going to need to take with me. Except, of course, cobblestone, just in case. Alright, let's see if we end up in the same spot or we get a fresh nether spawn that is better. Well, it's different. I can't say 100% whether it's better, but it's definitely higher up. So we'll get a shield of cobble built around this thing before the ghast noticed that I'm here. Here. I realize this isn't exactly extremely necessary right now, but just the same, I figure it's good to have one that you can actually get somewhere from. And now there is so much glowstone within reach that it's just a matter of getting to it. Now, as for actually using this portal and doing things here, I do want to look around a bit. Oh, there's a nether fortress. Okay. I've got to see if it's possible to get to that without getting killed. Pillar columns occasionally here. Oh. Alright, let's head up here. Yeah, I think it is going to be possible to get to it. Maybe. I've also found it to be rather disturbingly quiet. I don't see any guests around. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Oh boy. That's just too thin for words. One good blast and it's gone, so let's build something they can't destroy. Problem is, this seems to kind of hang out of nowhere. All right. I think I need to come back with an ender pearl. It's about the only way to get across that gap. So I'm going to return and pick up an ender pearl if I have one. I know this whole bit with the nether fortress isn't even necessary, but my curiosity is up now. I want to go check it out. One ender pearl, or two. Might have one in this chest. Two. All right. Okay, on my way back. At least one ghast getting all vocal and nasty sounding. We'll see. That was a decent toss. Looks like that gravel area goes right up over it. Excellent. Well, close to it anyway. How about that? Hello. All right. We've gotten to the fortress. We're inside. And now, having done all that, I'm just going to take a quick, brief look around and head back. Because I just wanted to satisfy my curiosity here. Just to see that I could actually get to it safely and back. Of course, the and back part has yet to be proven. Whoa. They should put signs up. I mean, really. Please. Come on. I wouldn't mind having a blaze rod. A useless chump. Actually, well, yeah, light levels do. I don't know why I need to do this. I don't really need a second blaze spawner. Well, where are you? And there's another one over here. Okay, now that has potential. A dual blaze spawner. Those look like they might just be close enough together to make a dual blaze spawner. Okay, I asked for it by doing that, but there's a dual blaze spawner there. I don't have to do anything about it now, and actually what I really need to do is get back to the business of this mop tower and collecting enough gunpowder to do something useful. So, with that in mind, I have an idea for how to do it. Let's see, I need some track, need a little bit of powered rail. You need sticks to make powered rail work. Oh, please. I only need a few of them. In fact, 2 might easily be enough. I've figured out a way that I can be AFK at this thing and collect the drops. And that is to be in a minecart riding in dizzying circles around this thing. How's that for mind numbing. Okay, I only got 2 redstone torches. I don't feel like running after more redstone right now, so I'll just change out some of those powered track for the regular stuff. I don't necessarily need to be going super fast. Anyway. Of course, if I wanted to make sure I had enough momentum, I could always put twin powered rails together. Alright. Now, minecart. And this ought to be mind-numbing like crazy. Oh. Okay. That's dizzying to watch, so I'm not going to make anybody do that. I am not even going to make myself watch it. However, I'm going to get down there and do that and let this thing circle around here, picking up the item as it drives by. Until I have something approaching a reasonable amount of TNT or gunpowder so that I can make the TNT. And I'll be back in a bit. I bet you're already sick of looking at this. I am.